Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the importance of experimenting and exploring your options while in your 20s. I turned 30 last summer, and as I've reflected on this past decade of my life, I am so happy that I took the time to try different things and see what worked and didn't work for me. For example, when it came to my career, I was very unsure of the path that I wanted to take. I wanted to do different things, and I couldn't just focus on one career. So I tried everything, any opportunity that came about, I took it. So after I graduated, I was thinking about going to law school. So what I did was I got a corporate job at a law firm as an admin assistant, and I worked there for a little while just to get my feet wet and get a sense of what it's like to work in corporate America and in big law. And I learned very quickly that that was not the career path for me, and I needed to pivot and try something else. I also tried real estate for a little while, and that was cool. That opportunity came about my mom recommended it to me, and I did my own research, and I thought, okay, it's kind of like working for yourself. So I decided to dabble in that, and I did it for a short period of time, but what I realized is that it really is like running a business, and it just required a lot of time and money, and I just wasn't ready for that investment. And then also it's not something that I would want to do long term. So I decided to kind of put that to the back burner. I also tried or got into influencing, so content creation, and that's actually something I had started doing before I even finished school, but that's something that I know I could do long term because I'm a very creative person. It's something that I enjoy, and I'm still doing it now. I'm here making this video, so I tried that. Content creating is definitely something that you don't reap the benefits until years and years down the road. So it's just something that you have to be consistent with, and it's not a career that you can just jump into and start making a lot of money. So it's something that I'm still doing, but it's not something that I was just like laser focused on, like, okay, this is going to be my career. I did try that, but I learned very quickly that it just wasn't sustainable. I also tried other different things. I tried modeling. I tried, I worked for other corporate companies doing different things. And, I just really made use of the time that I had. And also being single, not having any kids helped a lot. It gives you more free time. So I just really utilized my free time, and I learned the things that I like and I don't like. So I really think it's important for young women to take advantage of that time, that free time that you have, especially if you don't have kids. Like, this is the most time you're gonna get. So I feel like your 20s is the time where you can really be selfish, and don't allow people to make you feel guilty about being selfish, because at the end of the day, in 20, 30 years from now, those people are not gonna be around. You're gonna have to live with yourself. So make decisions that down the road you're gonna look back and not have any regrets, because there's nothing worse than feeling like, damn, I wish I would have tried. Like, damn, I wish I could go back in time. Like, that's the worst feeling in the world. So definitely use your time wisely and take advantage of the opportunities that you have, and don't let other people's limiting beliefs get in the way of you achieving your goals. I also want to add that you shouldn't feel pressured to stay in a job or a career that you're not happy in. You're allowed to change, you're allowed to pivot. So say you went to school for one career and you decide after a few years of working in that industry that you don't like it and it's not for you, change, pivot. Like, life, you know, is all about pivoting and trying different things. So don't let people make you feel like, oh, well, you know, you wasted your time. And because it's not a waste of time. Like, yeah, you know, now you're doing something different, but there's a lot of knowledge and skills that you may have acquired from that previous job or career that you can apply to the new job or the new career that you're pursuing. So I feel like people make you feel bad about wanting to leave a career that you spent so much time and money in, and they make you feel like it was a waste, but it's really not a waste. And you know, there's no rule that says that you have to stick with one thing. I know, you know, in society basically says that you study one thing in school, you know, you get a job in that field, and then you work for 40 years and you retire. And it's like, no, like, who wants to do the same thing for 40 years? No one. I know I don't. So definitely, I think the best thing to do is to try different things, especially if you're someone like me that craves novelty. You know, I like new experiences. It gets me excited. It, you know, it gives me a dopamine hit. Like, I like trying new things, meeting new people. So again, do not feel pressured to stay in a career that you are not happy in. And lastly, I want to say to the young women who are still in their 20s, you are not old and you are not running out of time. I know I used to feel the same way when I turned 25. I had a quarter life crisis, and as my 30s were approaching, you know, I just felt like I was running out of time. But then once I turned 30, it was like someone hit the restart button. Now you're at the beginning of a new decade. So I'm a baby in my 30s now. So don't feel like you're running out of time. You have all the time in the world. As long as you're alive and you're breathing, you have nothing but time. I know, I remember when I was like 23, I don't know why I felt like I was so old. I remember when I was like trying different things, trying new hobbies, and I would think to myself like, damn, I wish I started when I was younger. I wish I started when I was a kid. You know, it's too late now. And I was, you know, I was still young. Now I'm looking back as a 30-year-old like, what, 23 is young? When I meet people in their early 20s, I'm like, you're a baby. Like, you have so much time, you know, like mentally, you're not even like fully mature yet. So do not at all think that you're old. Like, your 20s is not old. Your 30s ain't even old, really. Like, there's so much you can do. I feel better, and I feel like I look better than I did 10 years ago. Like, everything, my body, my confidence. Like, when I look at myself in the mirror now, like, I love myself. I feel, you know, way more secure than I did when I was in my early 20s. And I'm older now. So don't let society make you think that getting older is something negative or something that you should be ashamed of. Getting older is a blessing, and if you take care of yourself, you are going to look better and be wiser as you get older. So yeah, so that is my message to all the young ladies out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative and inspiring. If you like more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.